So today is a Tuesday and we are homeschoolers.
And that means that we can go to Helen Keller's house.
So today we're going to have a homeschool field trip with a couple of our homeschool friends. And we are from the north, but we live in Alabama. We've been here almost 3 years. And we discovered that we live about 90 minutes away from Helen Keller's house. So where Helen Keller grew up and was born and all that stuff. So we have been reading about Helen Keller lately, and Lucy thinks she is just so interesting. So we decided that we had to take a field trip and head to Helen Keller's house. So we wanted to bring you along with us today so you can check it out also. Okay, so we have lunch boxes and we have these little containers. We got these at Sam's Club last fall. Why don't we just do something easy like Uncrustables?
Okay.
Is that okay? And then we can maybe do some of those strawberries. Okay, so I got our lunches packed. It's just really like easy, simple stuff. Quick and easy stuff, I should say. And we're all dressed.
And Lily's being stressful.
Lily's awake now, but she is not happy about it. So I think we're just gonna load up the car and we're gonna get going. We're trying to meet our friends at the Helen Keller house by 10. So it's like 8:30 now, so we gotta get driving and get there. Okay, do you wanna go on an adventure?
Yeah.
Okay, you'll wake up in the car, right?
Adventures are fun.
Okay, go team. Okay, so here we are. We just made it in the car. We're all loaded up. We're gonna stop. I'm gonna stop and get some coffee before we get on the road, and then we will get going. So it looks like it's officially like an hour, 60 miles from where we are, so not too bad. So we're gonna do it. As we made it here to the house, this is the birthplace, right, Lily?
Mm-hmm.
The birthplace of who? Do you remember? Mm-hmm. Who is it?
Maddie Dowie.
No. Helen Keller. Remember how we talked about how she couldn't see or hear? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is where she was born.
It was supposed to be born.
Tuscumbia, Alabama.
Do you have a penny? Or she almost says water.
And this is when it clicked, remember? This is when she finally understood. So they would cook in a separate building. That way, if it caught on fire, their whole house didn't burn down, just the kitchen.
So there's no like plaque by this thing. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if it was like a storm shelter or if it was like a food cellar or what, but it's just empty in here. And then there's kind of this area up at the top. I feel like they probably stored food in here, but who knows? If anybody knows, you should leave me a comment. It's just like this building. This building that's just in the ground with a roof. Storm shelter, food cellar, who knows?
Why they have water pitchers in all their rooms.
Look very closely. Yep.
Oh, we finally have the sun coming out.
You watch the movie and
And originally by Helen Keller's grandparents, her father's mother and daddy. Her father's her father's parent that built the home. This was their bedroom originally.
Okay.
When Helen.
New bits.
That's cute.
Yeah, because Helen moved in with her. So they can live in the same house.
That's Helen's.
So what's this one?
This was Helen's bedroom, I think.
Oh wow.
Well, technically she has 2 rooms. This was her room before.
I was gonna say because it doesn't have a window, so it wasn't the one that her and Annie were in.
How is a grown-up supposed to sit in here? Like,
Very carefully.
they would do this. I'm leaning back to read a book. Miss Tiffany.
Yes.
That's the doll that she whacked her teacher with. Okay. That's the, because it was
It
an
looks like the doll from
it
the
was,
picture.
it was an award for her. And
Okay, we made it back home from the Helen Keller house. After we went to the Helen Keller house, we didn't really tell you, but we went to a restaurant that was about a half mile from there that was called Superheroes Cafe, and we got lunch. It was yummy. The girls just had sandwiches because they packed their sandwiches before we left home this morning. We didn't expect to stop for lunch. So they didn't have anything at the restaurant. So it ended up taking quite a while to get our food. So then Lily got very, very tired, but we made the drive back. So we're back at home now. And what was your favorite part about the Helen Keller house?
I don't know.
Did you remember anything about the Helen Keller house, Lily?
I remember the water fountains.
Okay. Anything interesting to you, Lucy?
I thought it was really interesting that their kitchen was separate from their house.
Yeah, they had that outdoor kitchen. That was really interesting too. I thought it was interesting that place. I didn't know if it was a cellar or a storm shelter. It ended up being an ice house. Ice house, I think it was called. So they had ice on the bottom layer, and then the top layer, they said that there was a drain on the bottom, so the water from the ice could drain out, and then the top they could like put food to keep it good. That was really interesting. I thought all the old clothes that they had in the house were really neat. It was interesting. They said 85% of the furniture in the house was original to the house. So that was really interesting. Like 200 years old.
So, I have 3 favorites.
Okay, what was your other favorite?
The other 2 favorites was the statue
Okay.
of the lion.
Oh yeah, the lion statue was neat. That was a gift to her from one of the other countries.
We have a lion. It's our cat.
Or cat waffle.
And also, my last favorite was the upstairs of the house.
The bench upstairs that you sat on.
Uh-huh.
It was also really interesting, all those huge trees, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was huge, huge trees there.
I tried to climb a couple of them.
Too hard though, right? But anyway, we are back home now, and we're in the car, and we got to get out of the car because Lexi, our dog, is freaking out and wants to go outside to go potty. So thanks for coming with us today as we went to see the Helen Keller house, and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of our adventures. Bye.